sticking the tongue out like Shiva.
Right. No, not even Shiva. Kali.
Yeah.
Kali, yeah.
Yeah. But you're still on the right track. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're absolutely right. And then you're sticking at the tongue. Yeah. I see.
Look, do you know what it is? Look at where.
And then they become very sexualized and things like that.
Yeah. And all weird and
Yeah. The way this stuff has arrived to us is a mad journey. I mentioned it yesterday. It's a lot of that sort of swinging 60s section of stuff.
Nah, let me just tell you straight, man. I tell you, because I researched this heavily 10 years ago.
And before that, it's the Helen.
Yeah, exactly. So it's exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
The term Eastern mysticism puts it all in a box, right? You
went on a trip, remixed everything, put it all together, and started selling it to man.
Let me tell you, you could say it's the swinging 60s, which you are right.
Okay,
yeah?
Hold on,
Mike. Hold on. It's deeper than, not deeper than that, but it's right. You know who brought transcendental meditation from the East to the West single-handedly? Do you know who it was?
Who?
The Beatles.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm talking about in terms
of
the
fucking Beatles. They went and linked. And then it's one guru.
Yeah.
I can't remember what his name is. He's famous. Everyone knows him. Whatever. They linked this one guru and brought him over to America. And then he brought with him yoga and this and that and yada yada yada. He popularized it in the West.
Yeah.
Which obviously was given the okay by the powers that be. You know. And like you got a book that I've been trying to get hold of. Well, I wanted to get hold of and I didn't, but I need to. I got the PDF, which is the Aleister Crowley book on yoga.
Jeez, again, Sergeant Pepper.
When you think to yourself, where do you think Aleister Crowley's writing a book on yoga?
Isn't that who Sergeant Pepper is?
Exactly. This was my point. These prescription systems.
My mate's actually there now, lad, where the Beatles were. In the Valley of the Flowers or something it's called.
Wow.
He's actually over there now.
Have any of you seen Yellow Submarine?
Or the film?
Yeah.
No.
I feel like I've seen bits of it.
Yeah, it's one of them ones, probably rewatch with your new information in it. It is an enjoyable film. It's got a nice little wholesome semi-message, a little journey that they go on and that, but it stinks of all of this, bro.
There you go.
I couldn't go near it. I couldn't go near any Beatles films that I've seen. John Lennon and Yoko Ono film. I was watching a lot of conspiracy stuff, and on one of the videos, lad, about the cabal and all stuff like that, and they mentioned about this film that John Lennon and Yoko Ono done called Rape. It was the weirdest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. Honestly, it was just this woman getting followed around a graveyard. It was just fucking. It was just weird, like one of these like independent films. Get it on YouTube now. Get it on YouTube.
So, as the Crowley says, the two seem at first to be opposed, but when you have advanced a little in both, you find that concentration learned in yoga is of immense use in attaining the mental powers necessary in magic. On the other hand, the discipline of magic is of the greatest service in yoga.
That's what I was saying to you, Randy. So it doesn't matter whether or not you believe. If you're putting yourself in those positions and breathing in the way you've been told, you're still developing whatever was intended by that system you're using.
Exactly.
Right, yeah, I understand that, S. I've never really thought about it. I mean, as I said, I might buy 10 yoga lessons. I might see something on Groupon and do some yoga. But I didn't really think about where this has come from, what it means, or anything like that. Even when I've done it in India or Thailand, it's just me doing a bit of yoga. So I've never done my research into the background, the history, what all this stuff is about. So it's actually quite interesting for me to hear your thoughts about this.
Yeah, because who is Shiva? Who is Shiva? What are the mudras? What are the purpose of the mudras?
I don't know. I can't answer the question.
Who is Shiva? What is the mudras? What are the purpose of the mudras? What are the asanas? What are the purposes of the asanas?
Yeah, I don't know.
Who created yoga? Relax. Who created yoga? Yeah. And what was the purpose of the creation of yoga? Yoga is to yoke. Yeah. To yoke oneself to who? To Brahma. Who is Brahma? the bull-headed god, in order to reach enlightenment, who do you have to go through? Like these are things that are like, it's plain sight shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's proper plain sight shit. Even when you go down the Buddhism route, you end up with the peacock demon. Again, Malik Tours, from the Yazidi understanding, Malik Tours is none other than his real name is Shaitan, who stole the light or stole some information or stole something worthwhile from God, the creator, and brought it to man because he truly loves us, unlike God.
Yeah.
Another tradition says that the peacock is the only creature that Lucifer created. Like the thing runs deep, and it goes back to in essence entities from other realms.
Do you know what's scary?
Yeah.
When I think back at the places where I've seen a peacock.
Right.
Like the locations.
One place you definitely gonna see it is above like the number 10 Downing Street.
Yeah, I mean, like, okay, I'm not on about the metal one, I'm on about the real one.
Yeah, but it's the real, that's a real peak, that's a full peak. The design is called the peacock thing.
Yeah,
yeah. Right. Who else we got? What is it? CBS? No, not CBS. It's the I. Who is it?
MSNBC.
One of these news channels.
Yes.
That's their main thing.
Peacock logo. Yeah.
Guess what? I done some research and found out that, what are they called? The Order of the Right, boom. I knew I wasn't going mad. Right. I found out that the Order of the Peacock, yeah, is one of the oldest orders in in England. And they deal with magic and this and that. It's a deep thing, man.
Yeah, not to be taken lightly.
Remember, the peacock represents Lucifer because of the colors and its pompousness, right? Mm-hmm. They say, like, you know, this is a thread between a thread of this entity is this glorious covering, this glorious look presented itself to be like quite puffed up and boastful and bright colors. The Bible describes him as being covered in all the precious metals,
and that's how the feathers look, innit?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, metallic kind of, yeah.
You
know what's funny? Oh, I went go-karting and there was a peacock.
Is it?
And obviously the flag for the go-karting, I was seeing that. Stop it, man. You can't even go go-karting and enjoy it.
Let me quickly read out 2 comments.
But they do normally have them in all the big houses, don't they?
Yeah, but that's what I'm thinking as well, because I've been in certain mansions and that, and it's just a bit.
Saint Basil said there's a tarot deck with a card of a donkey with peacock feathers, and then later down he said, I think the card is called Moloch.
Wow. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Moloch is also described as an owl or peacock.
Mm-hmm.
Not just an owl, but it could be also be a peacock. These are birds of extreme wisdom as well, and obviously over here the peacocks are protected by who? Well, were protected by who? The Queen. These were seen as the royal birds and that.
I thought it was the swan.
Yeah, swan as well. But if you see it, the peacock is protected. You kill a peacock, you're getting birded, bro.
Man.
Yeah, it's protected species. Swans are kind of scary. I can't lie. They're very intimidating creatures. Swans are, man.
They do their thing though, man. They don't go for people like geese.
I hooked into one years ago, lad. Fishing.
So
chaos. Absolutely.
Definitely. Hit the link and jump on. Come and share some of your wisdom with us.
Oh yeah, so yeah, what you said.
Yeah, I can see the badge here, lad. See the badge. I love to see the symbolism in the badge. So that's got. It's got 2 different plants. See the ring round at the gold ring.
Yeah, you got
2 different types of plants. On the left, it's different to the right.
Yeah.
And then you got the cross, and then
you got the Maltese cross.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
with these points on it.
With the pearls on each corner.
Yeah.
Can't read what it says and what the
So
motto is.
It says, what? The main 10 dry.
It'll be Latin, won't it?
10 dry. JEMAIN. Let me see if I can find what that means.
Because I know one of the oldest military badges is, I'm sure it's the unicorn. Is it a unicorn? I will maintain.
I will maintain. The motto is the Netherlands motto. I will maintain. Taken from the coat of arms of the family of Orange Nassau. I have no idea what that is.
Orange what?
The family of Orange Nassau.
Nassau. Isn't that in South Seas or
King
something?
William and that, isn't it? William of Orange. He was Netherlands.
Yeah, that's Netherlands though.
Yeah.
But then Nassau, I swear that's like some far place.
What do the Dutch want to maintain? That's a good question. That's a good fucking question. That's their national motto, you know. To me, that's quite strange. What are they trying to maintain?
Did you see that? Did you see that video? That one West Ham fan fighting a load of Dutch hooligans, standing his ground at the top of the stairs, just holding on to the banister, just doing one digs at all these kids running up the stairs.
They're saying that guy, I mean, those hooligans were on their way, were trying to make it to the girlfriends of the footballers, like friends and family of the footballers are sat in a special stand, and these guys are trying to make it over to them. But it's like, where's the security for? Why have you got footballers' families and girlfriends in one stand? That's a security nightmare.
Hold on, aren't they in the high up stands, isn't it? Like,
brother, I don't know. Apparently, this guy was protecting the girlfriends of footballers.
Maybe that West Ham fan in inverted commas was some kind of Jason Bourne character wearing a West Ham top.
Lad, he was about 60 years old with a big, massive beer belly. Just holding on to the balustrade, just using one dig.
You're the first person I've ever heard call it a balustrade. Everyone else says banister. It's crazy.
Banister.
Yeah, but balustrade is the correct word, right?
The Queens,
oh, you know.
Right in my ends, we call them railings, but yeah, big up, man. Big up. The metal thing on the stairs. Yeah, see the person who was telling to jump on, brother.
Yeah. And
what was their comments?
Comments?
Yeah, you said that they had some comments that you was highlighting or something.
Oh no! Oh, the one who I told to jump on.
Yeah.
He or she said something about, basically they're saying it again, you're talking crap. They say, you don't know what you're talking about. Brahma hasn't got a bull's head. You're just a witch hunter. You have a Western version. So I was saying, come and share some of your wisdom then. I
don't need to chat to him, man. I mean, he's
not. No, I just want, I just want to hear what's your wisdom? What's your credentials?
How has Brahma not got a bull's head? I mean, what? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You don't even know what you're talking about. Why do you think you don't know what you're chatting about, bro? So I ain't got time for it, man. Yeah, Brahma is the bull-headed god. Yeah. Brahma's a bull-headed god, man. I ain't got time for you lot, man. You lot don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, them statues seem to tell a different story, don't they?
You don't know what you're chatting about, man. Like, you go and look into the pantheon. Yeah?
If you smell
like you said before as well, there's some like Hindu temples where like women can't go in because of the like whatever they put in the foundations. You know, they put like quartz or whatever. It's not good energy.
Who thinks the bull and the cow is a sacred creature? What faith of people venerate that?
Hindus, isn't it?
I don't know, man. Where does Brahma come from? Not Hinduism. Isn't it Hindu?
Yeah.
What's Brahman? You know the Brahmins. That's a set.
Brahman.
Yeah. What's
well, I know Brahmins are like a caste of.
Yeah, but what do they do?
What are they? I don't know. Yeah, they might be farmers.
I've got a feeling it's that. That's why I'm like.
I heard the farmers are actually like that's a decent.
I thought the Jats were saying the Jats were farmers, or was it landowners?
I don't know. Maybe
Brahmins are priestly caste, spiritual teachers.
There you go.
Brahmin, should I say?
Many-faced statue of Brahma.
Yeah, many-faced God.
North, south, east, west.
Many-faced God, man. Who's that? But yeah, man, if you go,
the horn God, ain't it?
If you look into this thing about meditation and that, and Zen Enlightenment, reaching Zen, you're only gonna reach Zen through Brahma. Brahma gives you permission to access Zen. Yeah. Well, it's not. There's no other way to make it through to make it through ascension than through Brahma.
Yeah, that don't sound good at all.
Yeah.
You got the key.
What's yoga? It's the same as going to gym. You listen to White Boy. How is yoga the same as going to gym?
He said that.
Yeah, Define definitely said something good. No listeners should take your word. You're right about that bit, but the rest of it's just nonsense. You haven't brought anything to back up your claims. Yeah, exactly.
Who's this? What's this tattoo? Isn't that The Rock?
The Rock's tattoo, yeah, apparently.
Because again, that was his logo, wasn't it?
Yeah, his tagline or his whatever alias was the Brahma Bull, innit?
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh no! So you know, you just totally forgot. I just remembered that he had that as the logo. I think it's his tattoo somewhere on his arm or whatever. But yeah, you want to go one-on-one with the Brahma Bull? Yes, yeah, fair enough. And he's the one who's probably done the best out of all of them, innit? When you think about it.
Yeah, The Rock smashed it.
You know what I mean? He's smashing it to this day, bro. Been in bare good films, bare shit films, just doing his thing.
But yeah,
he's like talking about the bull ring as well, the market. It's like a big thing, and it's been there from hundreds of years, kind of thing, in different forms.
What, as the bull ring?
The bull ring, yeah. Obviously not that building, but that site has always been a place of trade in the city, isn't it? And obviously there was a time where it would have been cattle and etc. etc.
Sorry, man. I got a bag of messages and that popping up as well. So I'm trying to.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. I don't know. I'm not going to join the mute gang.
Yeah. Please don't.
I'm going to try not to. But what about Auntie Jenny?
What about Auntie
Got a
Jenny?
message in the back. She's talking about a noisy machine next door.
Good afternoon. Stop now.
Big up, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't talk before because somebody had, I think it was on their blow machines going, doing their gardening.
Is that what you call it?
Yes, cheeky.
Sorry, man. Yeah, I feel like every time I talk, you lot go silent. Like it's like, all right, cool, he's here now, and you lot stop chatting. You lot was chatting before. Randy, why did you jump off? It was such a good conversation. Where did you go? Yeah, Heathen's battery died at the same time. MJ, where you at? Come on, man. Where you at? Where you at? Big up Tribe Dan. Good to see you in the building. Chill Music. Victor Renz. Luke A. Big up yourself. St. Basil. What are these statues holding? I missed that. So big up man like Mood Best, man. Keep the lights forwarding.
St. Basil, that's an interesting one, you know. If you're, the Minotaur and the Minoans and the island of Gnossos or all of that stuff, that's a real interesting one. There's an exhibition about it. It's in Oxford at the moment. And that whole place, the way they discovered it and tried to rebuild the place, and the legend that there's basically a bull-headed creature running around on this island.
Running around.
Yeah, it's interesting. Because do you know what they did? They put that island and the temple in Assassin's Creed. Or one of the Assassin's Creed. So there's a good way to see it, and it's just like, it's quite spectacular. Again, one of those places which like raw as if they've built this at this time, but yes. And then there's this whole thing of them worshipping like octopus and that. They've got these crazy carvings from thousands of years ago to do with it. Definitely, that's an interesting one that relates back to this bull god situation.
Yeah, man. I definitely recommend anyone who's of it got any kind of interest to do your own research. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely do your own research. I think you'd be shocked at what you find. So you lot saying anyway, man? Everyone's just going silent.
Yeah, I'm all good, man. Good. Trying to get these push-ups done. That's about it.
Yeah, I ain't even got started yet.
You know what I'm saying? With that side of life, trying to just generally being active in that. And then work.
It's a good look, though. That is definitely a good look. I just ain't got started because I'm tired still, but I'm gonna get it done. At least the first lot.
Do you know what it is as well? Like sometimes I don't train at weekend, so then there's backlog.
Yeah.
Like I woke up this morning, the first thing that came to mind was 120.
Yeah, it's 150, mate.
Exactly, and then that whole text folder. We good. This is motivational Mondays. Yeah. Everyone should be doing it, to be fair, because this is the type of stuff that just keeps you alive and makes you.
Man. I love the challenge.
You not have to go to no yoga. You get me?
Yeah, well, exactly. I love the challenge as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And just setting it out in a way I think, all right, boom, I can climb this mountain if I do it in these steps.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Definitely a good look.
Sure, car drama as well, as per usual.
Yeah, man. I'm glad I got a second car to drive because car drama would have had me just annoyed right now.
Yeah, I've seen. Okay.
Yeah, man. Car drama would have just had me in a zone right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, what are you not keeping up with absolute silence?
Yeah,
oh my,
we're trying.
No, man. We were literally just talking and we stopped and you said, yo.
oh cool, because I got on mute. I'm trying to do an office now, so I'm sending messages, receiving messages, replying, and then I jumped back, I unmuted it, and it was a silent. But yeah, anyway, carry on.
Yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie. I need some support. I'm hanging in there. Like,
I'm here for you.
I need a secretary on that.
Yeah, man. Just some conversational support.
All right, so
silent.
So who knows anything about this whole Philip Schofield's brother situation? What's the latest? Why is him and Holly falling out and all this? Anyone know about that? Because I don't. So
to be honest, yeah, I take liberties because I've been doing all big profile pictures like this, yeah, and then people think that I know stuff. Really? I just pick someone out of the news. They were like, "Oh yeah."
I mean, like, oh yeah, it's a topic. Yeah,
exactly. But it's not that I had no plans to chat about it. But just on a quick recap,
with the silver perm, yeah, Jed is doing a mad thing right now.
Say it again.
With the silver perm, you're doing a mad thing.
It's
right
mad,
now.
isn't it? It's curious how much it fits me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like
it's
like an anime vibe.
Man's got the Philip Schofield high top. That's crazy.
We kind of turned to a high top, man.
But, yeah, from what I know, allegedly, Philip has been groomed the youth. Yeah, groomed the youth.
From stage school era.
Got with him. Like, get me, obviously.
Wait, Philip has or his brother?
Philip has been grooming the youth. Yeah. Slapping out his insides for years. Yeah. Right? Until the brother's 18. Then it seemed like the brother was going to expose him. Obviously, the youth worked on this morning.
So before that, it was from
stage
stage
before
school.
that he
That's what I'm saying.
He
So
met him.
It was highlighted him from stage school era, being like, yeah, I got lines for you to get some work still. Yeah, obviously they're doing their this morning thing, probably this afternoon as well. And then when the relationship broke down, my man went to work for Loose Women. The
abused one.
Yeah, and then he's like, I'm gonna expose this, which is why Phil was like,
by the way, guys, I'm gay.
Yeah.
Wanted mad sympathy.
Yeah, this is what I've been hiding. I'm gay. Nothing to see here. Let's move on, right?
Yeah.
And everyone's like, oh yeah, we support you. Hugs, kisses, yada yada yada.
So brave.
He's gonna get exposed for slapping out the brother's insides anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? So he preempted. But now it seems like the real. Then after that, then this brother thing came out. So I'm sitting there thinking, hold on. How's your brother in on this kind of activity, and then you're kind of looking suspicious? Like, okay, your whole family, there's a massacre going on there.
Yeah, they were both patrons. They were both patrons of the same stage school.
Yeah. Have you heard about
that's not right?
Something savage about this.
Right. Historic. It's looking historic. Now, I use this picture because I knew it would stimulate the conversation. I use this picture, and to be honest, when I was looking at this picture, when I was looking for him and I started looking through live and kicking stuff and whatever, I'm like, yeah, this is a Savile thing we got going in. But clearly all these men posted themselves around working with youths. Yeah. It seems to me that another part of it is having a puppet. I feel like a puppet is code to the elites or something. A puppet or doing a ventriloquist thing, it's just code. Because I think about all the dudes that puppet, they kind of, these puppet men are kind of scary themselves.
And a mascot, yeah.
Yeah, the mascot-y, puppety thing. Something's up with it, man. Something's up with it. They seem to use these things to because most of us loved these shows. Like, to be honest, you'd love these shows for the puppets. For the mascots.
I remember watching Sooty and just thinking it was so sick. No, because obviously he didn't talk, and then he just used to whisper in my man's ear, and mine would be like, "Yes, he just said this."
Yeah, yeah. What was that? Talk to me. Oh yeah, this is what he said.
Yeah, the other one would squeak. Yeah,
so he moving like what's his name? Sooty moving like he has an automated voice thing. What is the name of that?
Oh, Stephen Hawkins.
Yeah, Sooty moving like Stephen Hawkins. Yeah. Give me a little twitch, and the machine's like, yeah, he's saying this. Whatever, man.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you, though, did you hear about the super injunction thing? That thing out?
Yeah, apparently there's some injunctions meant to run out in July, isn't it?
Yeah, no one's allowed to talk about nothing, and then also he's paying 30k a month or something like that.
A month to keep this thing up or something. Yeah, man.
Well, that's to the next people. The damage team is peak.
He slapped out the youth's insides, man. You get me? He's been digging out the youth, and the youth wants to expose it, but the youth himself is a wrong, and they're all wrong ones, man. So anyway, the argument is back to the question is, what's the thing between him and Holly? So Holly is one of the richest women in British TV. Yeah, she's one of the richest women. She used their boobs. She used their this and that. Smiley. Oh, I'm an unharmful white woman, and she used that to her advantage. She got deals on cosmetics and products and this and that, and she's got a range of this. And she's got a company, a range of, I can't remember what it is called.
Yeah, she got all that stuff, man.
She got some stuff. Don't know if it's fragrances or she got something. She's mashing peas. She's one of the most paid. She doesn't want. It seems like she doesn't want to fumble the bag because the youth that was getting violated claims that Holly knew all about it. Holly knew, which just makes sense. Philip Schofield are supposed to be best friends or something like that. I don't know how real that is, but apparently she wants to distance herself, just like the what's his name, the Holmes, you know, the Irish dude,
Eamon Holmes.
Eamon Holmes and his wife. They all wanted to distance themselves from Philip because they say Philip's on crud. So that's what it seems like to me. Holly's saying, I ain't jumping back on with Philip around. Because
showbiz is on crud.
You see the thing, right, is that here it goes. In the early times, right, because I didn't hear anything about this latest story. I heard about this like months ago. And from what I understood is that Philip came out and said, yes, I was wrong because my brother told me what he did and I told him not to do it again, and that now he's done it again and I realized that he didn't stop. This is why I'm done with him. And I remember seeing the article and I thought, what do you mean that you knew? You knew about you giving them another chance. And that was like months ago. I'm sure it was about months ago. Which I thought was a bit strange. Because if you knew about it, that you knew your brother was doing that, then you're just as bad as your brother. So there must be something to it that all of a sudden he was trying to distance himself about. Because I think the brother must have said, well, he knew about it. And he goes, oh, yes, I knew, but I told him not to do it again. I didn't know he hadn't stopped.
Whoa. Is that what it is, yeah?
Yeah, that's how that story started with the brother. But I remember hearing the rumor quite a while back about just Philip before the brother even was on the scene.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? And that was again, but because it was under injunctions, like you got no sources.
The brother's nominated in this fuckery too, then, yeah.
But then was that like a distraction tactic, a fall guy as he took the rap for him properly? I don't know, but then it just seems to all just be spilling right now because TikTok is a madness.
Is it what TikTok saying a madness?
Yeah, it's because it is. It's because people. Obviously ITV is like they got bare runners, they got bare people. But we're not really like in the thing where they're on.
Oh, I didn't realize he got kicked off his show. I just googled it and saw.
Right, yeah, but they're on that channel, like, but they're not really in the. They've got no allegiance to Philip or nothing, so they're just talking to their friends, and then the news spreads, isn't it?
Production team and that, yeah.
production
'Cause I
team. Like, all
can't
these
remember
people.
who said it, but somebody said it was like an open secret.
Thank you. That's what I heard as well. And
Oh,
this,
when was the last time you heard that kind of terminology, huh?
Jimmy.
Right. Yeah, I hear about these open secrets in
But
production.
it is though. It's like, look, think about any working environment that you've been in, and just think about one person you worked closely with. Like, you have an idea of who they're moving to. If you have camaraderie with this person, you do, particularly if it's in the office as well. Like, you're gonna have some kind of with things if that's your closest work colleague. So then you do know, of course, it's an open secret. Like, you keep getting in and out the same car, all this type of shit. Like, keep bringing that person up in conversation. Like, yes, it's bait, man. Of course, they all knew.
Would anyone call feds on their brother if he knew he was doing a Schofield? Stops, that's a weird question, you know, bro. I'll tell you why I find that a weird question. What's the police got to do with it? Do you know what I mean? Why would you be... If I've discovered my brother is a...
Schofield.
Let's call it a younger space invader. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Would I call the police? My mind wouldn't even go to the phone. My mind wouldn't even go to the phone. It wouldn't even. I wouldn't even be considering it. It'd probably be him
switching the phone off and taking out.
It'd probably be him screaming out, "Someone call the police! He's gonna kill me! Someone call the police! He's gonna kill me!" Cause like when you say my brother, like do you mean brother? Stops. Jump on furthermore. I spoke to you.
Well, like, yeah, but it's like Philip's situation, that was his brother.
Nah, I'm not, bro. What are you talking about? If you discover your flesh and blood brother has been interfering with kids,
it's game over, innit? It's game over. That's what I'm saying.
What do you think? What are you gonna do?
I put something in the private chat. Have a look in the private chat.
Thinking about no phone, no nothing. Calling. Who am I calling to get him arrested?
When it comes to children, now you ain't got no family.
Listen.
Then you gotta wait. Then he's gonna be walking street for 6 months and then wait to go court.
Someone better call the police to protect me from myself and what I may do. Do you not understand? Especially being your brother, you're gonna keep hitting him and you're not gonna stop. I don't know. You lot's love seems to be set up totally different because you lot like
yeah.
There's some dilemma there. There's no dilemma there. I'll be in. Bro, you're gonna have to stop me, Zilla.
Me, I can't. You're probably gonna end up killing me.
This is the problem. This is the problem. I'll probably end up sitting in a pool of blood, waiting for the feds to arrive, and just when they just put their hands out, I just offer up my wrists, like
you just meet them downstairs and that.
But let's just say this is your little brother. Let's just say it's your little brother, right? 20 years down the line, you find that he's doing up a Schofield thingy. Your little brother, this is someone you got memories, fun, and whatever.
I know. Ain't that gonna change the
right, Jedi? Huh? If you look in the private chat.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he's angry.
Yeah, even more frustrated.
Frustration and let the side down and all that type of stuff.
But I'm just saying, like, I don't think anyone's mind would go like, let me kill him. I mean, I'd rather call police.
You wouldn't be thinking about it. Like, you know what happens? He's going to swing for him and he's going to put his hands up. And then
let me say this. Let me say this. It's this easy. When you watch a zombie film, yeah, and your best friend or your girl or your youth gets bitten or your dad or whatever gets bitten,
you're dead to me.
What happens?
You're dead.
You say, move. No one touch him. No one touch him. Yeah, I'm dealing with it. Yeah.
Yeah. I hate that.
You cry. One eye. What's it? CMB. Am I my brother's keeper? Nino Brown.
Can I just put another scenario?
You got to wipe away the one tear and be like, I loved you.
Pick up the club.
Bam! And 10
Can I put another scenario?
I get. But what your little brother says?
Listen, stop. If it's your family, if it's your family member,
yeah,
I truly believe it's you lot's responsibility to take these men off the street.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But what I'm trying to say is that it's not him saying that, right? I put a link in the private chat. But what if you found out years down the line that the victim was your daughter?
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that.
No.
Okay, now we're going off the deep end.
You can't step on my chest like that. So
Exactly, we're going off the deep end. What's going on?
I need to be able to
No,
breathe.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying it shouldn't matter who it is. The fact is, it should only matter that it's a child.
I'm with you. I'm just saying, yeah. It's so early in the afternoon. If we start
I
here,
don't know him. I don't know if he's got any kids or anything.
No. Hear me out. No.
Right.
What I'm saying is, I love it. It's a highly emotive dilemma you're putting towards us, and it's gonna have me tired at 8 o'clock. I'm looking off the stream because my damn daughter. Listen, there was a Russian dude, yeah, who found out while he was drinking with his friend. Yeah, and his friend went to the bathroom. And he was looking for his friend's phone. He found videos of the dude raping his daughter.
This story is mad.
His daughter. Not the friend who's gone into the bathroom. His daughter, like my daughter. I've gone through John's phone.
Yeah.
And there's videos of him raping my daughter.
Whoopsie daisy.
Yeah.
Would you wait till he got out of the bathroom?
He came out, he bust him up. The guy escaped. A couple of days later, he caught him, done his dance, murked him, done him. Yeah, I think tried to bury him somewhere, wherever. Got nicked, very rare. They let him out of jail.
Yeah,
let him out of jail, man. This brother is posing to be your best friend, abused your daughter. So that's just a friend. Let alone my brother. Listen, man, everybody have for dead. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not even thinking. Phone is the last thing on my mind, and the only one I'm phoning is somebody that's got a big enough truck.
Yep.
I don't got brother number.
Or someone who rides around with PVC membranes in the trunk.
I'll be honest with you, a cleaner, Winston Wolf. I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you. If I'm real with you, I think in them type of scenarios, it ain't about doing it about like a street way, gangster way. No, I'm just going to done your dance, strangle you with my bare hands, and I'm going to sit there and say, yeah, this is what I did, and this is why.
But
and then, go on. Because I feel like you could go to jail for that. I don't even feel like you're in jail. I could go and sit in jail for 10 years. I don't even feel like I was in jail for that purpose. That's not even.
If you don't do anything right, what does that say about you to society?
Exactly.
What are people going to think if you don't do anything, or if you still associate with that person?
This is worse.
You know what I mean? It's going to spread. And before you know it, you've alienated yourself just by supporting somebody that shouldn't be supported just because they're family.
It's not speaking up.
You know what I mean? By supporting that person, you can put your whole family at risk. You yourself could be putting your whole family at risk just by supporting that person. Oh, he's my brother, but nobody don't want to hear no but.
It's your responsibility more than anything.
I'm just saying, shout out to anyone can finish off the job on your brother. But me, I ain't gonna lie. I'll pick up. I'll give him two options. I'll be like, either you snitch on yourself or I'm snitching on you. It's one of the two.
Snitching.
But do you know what it is, though? Do you know what it is? You see how all this.
Why are you called? Why the police? Why the police? Why them?
Why the police?
Yeah.
Because I know me. As your brother, I cannot take your life. So it's not like
Why do you call the family? Why do you call the family of whoever he's troubled?
but they're gonna kill him. But then hold on.
Why are you trying to preserve his brother's life?
Yeah, why are you trying to preserve?
Why are you so concerned about his life? Because he's your brother.
Yeah. I mean, you're gonna have a wait. If you grew up with your brother and whatnot, you're gonna have a relationship with your brother, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, some people will be like, "What? I love you so much that I'm gonna have to take you out." I get that. That's a different type of love, but I don't think I got that love.
So what
I got the, I'm a call police on you type of love.
Can I just say something, right? I knew, right? One time I come home from work when I was in East London, and there's something had happened. Turned out a young guy got down. Turned out that it's one of my driver's son. Right? I didn't know that, but he knew. He thought that I knew. First thing I done was phone up the whole area. Phone up the mother, and I said, I just found out this guy's son done it. And I can't tell you where he lives, but if you find out, do you know what I mean? There's not a lot I can do. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And then the guy was telling me I'd call him off. I said, ain't got nothing to do with me. Do You know what I mean? Your son does this to somebody else's innocent child. Do you know what I mean? And then you want me to help you out? No, that could have been my son.
The most dangerous thing you could be
I didn't call the police.
Be a loved one in my eyes and be a wrong one. That's the most dangerous thing you could be. To be someone I love and be a wrong one. If you're a wrong one, stay far from me. Don't answer my calls. Don't RSP VC or whatever my invites. Don't, do you know what I mean? Just make me forget that I ever knew you. If you know you're
don't even look my way.
And I think some people have done that in my life, you know, because sometimes some people try to distance themselves from me, and I'm like, I think it's because you know that with maybe something that's going on with you. If I was to ever find it out, I will. Yes, I will.
My son
and if a family member, it's my duty to. There's dishonor in letting anyone else.
Yeah.
Do that. I'm doing it. If you got that much love as your family member, if it's my son, yeah, I'm gonna throw him out of whatever window is near us. That when I find out,
and gone. You know what? It's a woman. I know a woman who has done that.
Light my cigarette. Yeah, I make them come. I'm not running or doing none of that. I'm not acting like a criminal. I'm gonna look them in the face and I'm gonna say, yeah, this is what it is. So what? You get me? Can we make this quick?
And you got to be careful about where they work, because I knew this boy that we grew up with, a young kid, and he obviously is a man. And then my son said to me one day, he goes, Mom, do you know Chris? Guess what he got locked up for? I said, being young girls. He said, how do you know that? I said, I don't know. I said, that's the only thing I can think of, because he didn't want to get into trouble. His mum stuck with him. Brother's dishonoured, mum stuck with him.
What did he get arrested for?
Having sex with underage girls. He got locked up for it. He was in his, he must have been when it happened, I don't know, late 20s. But the thing is, he works with young girls and children. His mother got him the job.
See this?
She basically set him up.
Yeah, you see
job.
What do you mean set him up?
Nah, it's a joke. That's not really.
What do you mean set him up, man? It's a good joke though, still fair enough. But like,
the mum would do anything. The mum would do anything for her son, and that was always wrong. Anything. And I thought, how can you still stick with him through this? I mean, I haven't seen
lots of mums do, man. Lots of mums
do. Mothers would do anything, man. Just I think there was a murder in Croydon, and then the kid went.
Lots of mums do, for whatever strange reason.
Not this one.
You know, love, unconditional love, or whatever they call it. Yeah. I ain't got that kind of thing. I don't have
do you know what it is though? I feel like it's one-sided. It's not true love. Because do you know what it is? When you love someone, you want the best for them and you want them to do the best. And when they let the side down and they break that transaction, then you're still going to react accordingly. Even if you don't,
the transaction is going to end, isn't it?
No, well, exactly. That's what I'm saying. But like, even if you don't want to physically put your hands on and get yourself involved, I get that. But even still, you're not going to stand in the way of them getting what's coming to them. Like you can't, because that's not real love. That's not allowing somebody to exist in the world.
Yo, everyone that's on JEDI online, we're on Trilluminati Clips. There's 80 people over here watching. So come over to Trilluminati Clips. This is where we are. And get off of JEDI Online. I just put this stream up there so that you knew where we are. But yeah, I'm locking off the stream on JEDI Online. Catch the rest of what we're talking about. Interact with the chat and all that good stuff on Trilluminati Clips. Big up yourself. We out, man. We out.